So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Buffalo's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
They've got him for a loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Now, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Escapes the pocket, but can now make a play, and they sack him.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. And the Buffaloes will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the returner. So the Washington Huskies offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Hey, Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both.
Chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country, and he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
First down and 10 now. Ball handed off. That's a nice play. They'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Washington has moved into the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second and goal. Now it's third and goal for the offense.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The play fake on first down. He fires it down the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Second down after that previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. This pass is caught. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Again, makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Lewis. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Atkins.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
The Buffaloes will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start.
False start offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Run it out of the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Williams. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up the 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the Huskies will have to punt this one away. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The Huskies will send the punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Hayden. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They stop him, but it's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
He's brought down out at the 46.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
The pass rush closing in. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They're going to run it. Running with purpose. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. And the Buffaloes pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. To throw, it's Lewis. Short connection to the tight end here. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. They're going to run it here. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Buffaloes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Runs him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Just gets it away, taking a shot. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Williams. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
Washington, 7, Colorado, 0.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains and you really allow this defense to dictate things, it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. To throw, it's Lewis. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on the move.
Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
On the ground, it's Welch. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. The offense going with the hurry up. Running play called on 3rd and short. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. And it goes incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Second down after the incompletion. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. He'll hand it off. Powering through. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So the ball plays right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A ball snagged for a completion. That play will move the sticks and set him up 1st down at the 42.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Looking to throw. It's Williams. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
On most of these counters, you leave the in-man in line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Extending the play now. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. And the Buffaloes looking to run some tempo here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On first down, it's play action. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He'll avoid the tackle there with the slide. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to pass this time. Launching one to the end zone. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Buffaloes will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid game will spot the ball for 31.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Wide open downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Washington.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know it was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14, 0.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Throwing off play action. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And it's taken right on the midfield logo. The returner is brought down. He gets started on the next drive. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking to pass. It's Williams. A short completion to the tight end. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Running out of time in the pocket. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Washington now operating in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Coleman. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 7. The complete separation moves him closer to the goal line.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Dropping back, it's Williams. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
First down here for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gain the first down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Running through the tackle. A jerk to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
bringing pressure. Swarm to the pass rush. Sack. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Salter. Grab down the middle, it's Atkins. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Trying to find room. It's Coleman. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down. They're going to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Over the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Look, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The defense not fooled at all.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Dropping back, it's Williams. Moves out of the pocket. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Boom. Running back grabs it on the screen.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tried to cut in to this lead. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Receiver in motion now. Play action here on 1st down. He's going to take off. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
Pressure is coming. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football and vertical shots to boot.
Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Williams. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Huskies. This offense is still clicking.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And he keeps it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. They try to sneak it for a 1st down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. To the air, it's Williams. Throws it to the right. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. On the ground, here's Welch. That run moves the ball to the 16. The Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Final 2 minutes as This offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Off the play fake on first down. It's a quick run. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys. It hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And the Buffaloes have 1st and 10 here. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. A quick change. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? The Buffaloes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. And the offense is out there. They're going to try for it again on 4th down. They're just 1 for 4. Back to throw. It's Lewis. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's complete on the crossing route. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time, moving to his left. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Hey, I get that passing the football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And now the handoff. And he's brought down there, and that will do it for the game. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.